Okay, hello and welcome to last week's work, or the first week of term three, which is hopefully our first out of only 2 weeks of virtual learning. The first assignment is found, as are all of our virtual assignments, are found in the classwork tab at the top. So you click on classwork. You may not see all of these lessons, but under week one, you will see a color wheel assemblage. You click on it, you scroll down, and if you read the document below, at the very bottom, I'm going to go to edit. Um, there's this document down at the bottom. You click on it, and there's a video at the top explaining what assemblage is. You should watch it. As a matter of fact, let's watch part of it right now. There's a dish on their roof. I'm going to get to the important part right here. What is assemblage?
Assemblage is a way of making art in which various or disparate things that are traditionally non-art materials are brought together in a variety of ways, but that have at their core basically glue. Assemblage is sort of cut and paste.
We won't be gluing our assemblages together. We'll keep ours temporary, but these artists made them permanent.
Making art out of everything. That was what was in the air in the 50s. Some of the major artists of assemblage.
And that's what's going to be in the air right now. I want you to look around, look in the recycle bin, look in the drawers, look in the closet, look for objects.
Assemblage are Kurt Fitters, Joseph Cornell, Robert Rauschenberg, Bruce Conner, Betty Saar. I always considered myself a hunter and gatherer, hunting for
And you're going to be a hunter and gatherer right now.
things, always walking with my head down looking for stuff and gathering things like that. So in a way, I'm like a recycler. I'm recycling, first of all, the objects with one another, and also recycling to change their story to my story, or how I interpret what those objects say to each other. When assemblage works, when it's really great, the combination of those disparate things gets you a third term. It gets you some like magical new thing. Assemblage is an additive process. So you put things on top of each other, and some objects don't want to be next to each other. They're rejected, so I'm mostly listening to the objects, telling what to do. For a lot of assemblage artists, there is a kind of environmental quality to it. And by that I mean they don't see the need necessarily to make anything new. You would just refashion what already exists. I use maybe the hand to show the lines of the hand for your destiny, like a palmistry chart. I use the eye, like for the all-seeing eye, clocks for time, cages for containment to symbolize maybe slavery. I was also an artist active during the 60s, during the civil rights movement and the feminist movement. So both of those things were putting information into how I made art. When I started collecting derogatory images sort of like ridiculing black people, mammies and Uncle Toms and pickaninnies and things like that, I really resented that. This is during the civil rights movement when we were beginning to feel black is beautiful and we wanted to be proud of being black. And so I decided to recycle those negative images and create them into more aggressive things, into warriors. Like for the Aunt Jemima piece, I created the liberation of Aunt Jemima. Instead of a broom handle, she had a rifle. So it was militant in a way, because for black people at that time, it was militant. Assemblage has this quality of radicalness.
So now you know what assemblage is. So we are doing a particular assemblage. We are going to create a color wheel as assemblage. I want you to look around at the various objects in your house, because various and variety is key. I want you to use many different types of objects, not just 6, but many. That would be, we're doing a color wheel, so I want a couple objects of each question, what color on the color wheel. Forgot what the color wheel looks like? That's down here too. Here are some examples. Many objects, variety of objects. Put them in the order of the color wheel. Color wheel is down here in case you forgot. All right, and then here are some specific requirements. You need to submit 2 photos of your project in order to earn any grade. One of the objects will be a close-up of your color wheel. I do not want a lot of background. Get close to the color wheel. The other picture will be a picture of you with the color wheel in the same picture. When you're done taking these pictures, yay! Good job. Now you need to text them or email them. Here is my email. Here's my text. It is in the document. You need to text me both pictures or email me both pictures, one of the assemblage color wheel. So, variety of objects. And you put them in such a way as to make a color wheel. Just as a reminder, what's a color wheel? There it is. We put green between yellow and blue because that's how you make green. Where to find this document? One more time, I will show you. You go to your class, whatever class it would be, whatever art class, you go to classwork and you look for color wheel assemblage. You click on it to open it up. You scroll down, you click on this document, project 1. Voila. And that, my friends, is the first assignment. You can watch the rest of that video right here if you'd like. And I'll look for your text or email. Don't forget to put your name or text in the text or email, or else I won't know who to give credit to.